Team, an individual that's worked in the construction and building industry for over 14 years and is an experienced project manager. He studied construction and business management in college and went on to serve as a franchise business consultant for the HVAC, plumbing, and electrical industries. In that role, he was responsible for a group of contractors that had net sales in excess of $80 million a year and has helped contractors achieve double-digit profits by tearing through their company financials, interviewing managers, as well as contacting suppliers and competitors to produce an overall assessment of the strengths and weaknesses of the business. He lives by the notion, make good choices because you'll have to live with their consequences. And to contractors, he's known as their turnaround business coach. Please welcome to your team, Bryan Buckley.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Of where we're at and why we need to know it. So how do we do it? You take the number of booked service calls divided by the total number of potential call opportunities. So I booked 10 service calls today. I had 15 calls that came in that were opportunities for service. So you take your 10, you divide it into your 15, and that's how you're going to get your percentage. So here's our example here. 10 customer calls, 7 service calls scheduled. That's a 70% conversion ratio. Not that hard of math right there. So think about the calls that you guys have, and what is your call conversion ratio? Do we have anyone that's 40% in this room? 50%? Raise your hand when I hit your number. 60%? 70? 80? 90? 95? 97? 100? Okay. What should be our call conversion ratio percentage as a goal in your organization? 100. So every single call that comes in, you're closing. That's a good goal right there. 90? Yeah, 90 is about average. 90, 92%, right in there. You know, that's pretty hard to do, right?
So how do you track this?
Perfect. The question was, how do I track this accurately? Well, we have a guy here that's tracking it probably manually in your business right now. Okay, story with you. I was talking with actually a franchise owner on our other division here, Pennsylvania. And he called me up frantic one day and he said, Bryan, I've got a problem and I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to close my business doors soon. And he was just really huffing and puffing, and he didn't know what was going on. And so one of my first questions to him was, what is your call conversion ratio on the calls that are coming in? Oh, give me a second here. He's on the phone with me. He goes in and he opens the door. Hey, Stacy, what's our call conversion ratio? Oh, it's 90%. Okay, thanks. Closes the door, comes back. We're closing at 90%. And I said, are you in the room with Stacy still? And he said, no. I said, okay, let's talk. I said, first of all, are you tracking that? And he said, well, Stacy is. I said, okay. Said, Stacy's your call taker? Yes. Okay, so Stacy says you're at 90%. And I said to him, what's your goal? That's 90%. Okay, so that's good job security right there for Stacy, right? She's given him the book answer of what he wants to hear. And I said, all right, do me a favor. I said, go ahead, and the most inexpensive way to do this is to start tracking the calls yourself. Do it for a month period of time, and let me know, call me back in a month and tell me what your booking percentage really is. He called me back a month later, and he said, Bryan, he's like, I want to first thank you for opening my eyes to this because I didn't know. He's like, our call booking percentage is 66%. Wow, that's sure a lot less than the 90% he thought he was getting, right? So he had opportunity coming in the door every single day, and it was going out, and he didn't even know it. And the sad thing was they weren't really tracking it. So he actually, and I'll be getting into this later today, but there is a system and a tool out there that can do all this for you. And it's wonderful opportunity for you guys. If you haven't been a part of it, I'll give you more information on that in a little bit on how to track that. I mean, if you don't want to use that system, it's